Hey, okay, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Daryl here. Hey, happy 4th of July Eve. It's Daryl here. It is 8 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I'm going to talk about Trump and his just ignoring, throwing in the white flag with COVID-19. I wish I didn't have to talk about this. When I saw yesterday's numbers, it seriously scared me. When you look at the graph and you look at just March, April, and May, what we went through, and then if you look at the last week or two, it looks like a freaking tidal wave. It's almost double. It's just a steep. It's unbelievable. Even though Connecticut is going down, that does not give me any. Doesn't make me feel any better. It doesn't look good, and the way that this president is handling it is I would call it criminal. Okay, so after the Tulsa, Oklahoma fiasco, there's confirmations that 6, 7, 8 of his staffers have officially come down with the virus. Now, one of his administration, Herman Cain, I think he's chief executive for Black Voices. I'm not sure the name of the group. I think he was a former presidential a vice presidential candidate. Anyway, he was at the Trump rally in Oklahoma, and he's now tested positive. Some Pence's Secret Service have tested positive. 2 or 3 of Pence's Secret Service. Okay, and this is what's going to happen tonight. At least 7,500 people are going to gather close together. No masks or masks not required. Social distancing not required at Mount Rushmore tonight. The president and the governor both apparently having no concerns, and this is after. The thing is, this is with the numbers that are coming out, with record numbers coming out, with Dr. Fauci saying realistically we could easily expect 100,000 cases a day in the next 2 weeks, and it's starting. I didn't think that was possible, but after watching the numbers for the last 4 days, it's headed there right now. It went from 40,000 to 47,000 to 50,000. Now yesterday, 57,000. It is truly scary. And like I said, Connecticut is still doing good, and that does not make me feel the least bit better about it. This is borderline criminal. So Trump comes out yesterday. Apparently, the jobs report came out with 5 million new jobs created, a record. And honestly, I love that. That is great. But there's a big but. Within 1 hour, Donald Trump called a press conference and waddled his big fat butt into the press conference room. Within 1 hour. Think about how fast he moved when it comes to him patting himself on the back. How long did it take for him to say 2 words about George Floyd? This shows his priorities, guys, and not just, it's everything. Anything that doesn't concern him, his ego, his reelection, he's obviously unconcerned with. It's amazing, when it comes to him or Southern Confederate monuments, because again, that leads back to his base and back to reelection. It's all about him. So anyway, he waddles his butt out there, and he talks about the day before yesterday. He says that coronavirus is going to go away. That was a bad imitation. It almost sounded like Clinton. Anyway, he's still saying that. Still saying that. He is in complete denial. Look, I understand a president trying to put the best foot forward, trying to be positive, trying to have an optimistic outlook. But what he's doing is dangerous. He's like not wearing a mask. That leads to other people not wearing a mask, which leads to the virus spreading. What he's doing is downright dangerous. It's not being a case of being optimistic or trying to put the best foot forward. So he talks about these 5 million jobs, and there's a big but. Like I said, I'm happy. The more jobs are out there, the more money that's flowing, the more disposable income, the more people will buy my paintings. It works for me. I want that. Here's the problem. That job report did not include the rapid increase of the COVID-19 virus within the last week. It wasn't in real-time data. And that's confirmed. There's no question about that. So even as he's out there bragging about these 5 million jobs, there are bosses, there are shop owners, there are business owners out there that already have or are gonna shut down and lay off people again. And it's all directly tied back to him and his denial of this virus. What it looks like to me, truly what it looks like, is at this point, he doesn't want to be bothered with it. He's going to ignore it, and he's just going to try to push through until if a vaccine comes. And whoever dies between now and whenever this vaccine comes, well, that's just the price of America's economy. That's truly what it looks like he's trying to do. Just ignore the deaths, ignore the virus, and push through it. The thing is that this is not going to work. The more you do that, the more you're going to damage this country. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Florida went from a record 10,000 cases yesterday, all-time record yesterday, July 2nd. On June 6th, they had 600 cases. Think about that. And it's truly scary what's going on, what's happening. And then now this news report out of Tuscaloosa, where these college kids, I thought this was a joke. I thought this was a bad joke. But apparently it's true. These college kids going to a party to bet on, with people they know that are positive for COVID-19, to bet on who's going to get the virus and who's not. I honestly, I didn't talk about it because I didn't think it was true. It sounds so bizarre and so stupid. I didn't think it could possibly be true, but apparently it is. If we're going to continue with that kind of mindset, it's going to be the end of this country. With China and the rest of the world recovering, and the rest of the world is recovering now. The rest of the country, this is what's happening. The rest of the world is recovering. The rest of the world is going back to work. We're facing a tidal wave now because of our mismanagement, because of Trump's ignoring the whole problem. China going back to work. England, France, the European Union has made it official. They're not allowing American citizens. They're not allowing us there. We cannot go there. We can't go to Greece. We can't go to England. We can't go to France. We are not allowed there because of the mismanagement here, because of the tidal wave we're facing. What do you think that's going to do to our economy? The rest of the world is going to continue to move forward as we rapidly fall back. It's going to destroy this country. And the people that are going to be directly to blame are the people that were in such a rush, that are still ignoring this virus and not doing the simple damn things of social distancing and wearing a mask. And then if the damn government started doing contact tracing more and more testing, that's their end of the bargain that they need to fulfill. It could truly be the end of this country. If it looks like we're gonna face down this tidal wave, and the worst part is the rest of the world is moving forward. Well, while we're falling back, we've tripped and we're down. And it doesn't look like we're getting back up. And then Trump with this thing tonight in North Carolina, totally ignoring the whole situation, even despite that there were consequences in Tulsa when he did the same thing. It's criminal. It's downright criminal. He swore to protect and uphold this country. And that's not, there's no way, shape, or form anyone could say that's what he's doing. He's doing the opposite. I'm beyond disgust with this, and I'm scared. I don't know what else to say. Wear a mask, social distance, do the right thing. Be a leader, be an alpha male, and care about your fellow citizens and your family and do the right thing. All right, you guys have a good Friday.